This is 219 News Now, brought to you by Strachan Van Til, making lives easier for 94 years.
I'm Andrew Garcia, and this is your 219 News Now. Nippon Steel is pledging a $300 million investment into Gary Works if its merger with U.S. Steel goes through. Gary Mayor Eddie Melton said he had urged Nippon Steel North American President and CEO Hiroshi Ono to invest in Gary Works if the acquisition were to be approved. The $300 million investment in Gary could potentially be a transformative investment that could yield a great impact for our local workforce and economy, he said. Melton also said he wants to see the current steelworkers contract honored. North Shore Health Centers officially cut the ribbon on its new location in Crown Point on Wednesday. It now has more than 20 locations across the region, including standalone clinics, primary care clinics at schools, and clinics in Strachan Van Til supermarkets. This new facility is located at 310 West 112th Street. Congressman Frank Mervan and Mayor Pete Land shared their thoughts at the ceremony.
When you think of today, it marks a milestone of not just a ribbon cutting, but the investment in the community, where people are able to get quality health care, where families are able to become stronger, and we have a more vibrant community in Northwest Indiana and in Crown Point, as the mayor mentioned. So let us go forward together, working arm in arm. As a member of Congress, I make a commitment to making sure that North Shore receives the federal funds necessary in order to expand. And I also think it's important for the community to know that no one is left behind when it comes to health care and mental health access, and also addictive care.
When people come to or look for a community, they look for three things essentially, right? They look for good schools, look for public safety, and they look for great state-of-the-art immediate health care. Crown Point has all three. And I'm the one lucky enough to stay in here, but believe me, there's 35,000 Crown Point residents with me. The region, thank you so much for coming to Crown Point. Welcome to our city. And I know you bring with you an excellent reputation, so it's only going to be a big win for our residents and the region as a whole.
Tuesday night storms had a heavy impact on multiple LaPorte County communities. NIPSCO reported that about two-thirds more than 3,000 customers were still without power Wednesday morning in the Michigan City and LaPorte areas. LaPorte Street Department Superintendent Mike Frasse expects cleanup to last until Thursday. The storm wasn't as bad as others, but it was bad enough, he said. Meanwhile, Michigan City Street Director Sean Smith reported that at least 25 calls were placed to his office about fallen trees and limbs in the street. And in sports, Andran and Hanover Central meet on the boys' soccer fields. Here's a look at that game.
Andran and Hanover Central each have already picked up a win in conference play. Now the two get together from Cedar Lake. Just under 8 minutes into the match and we have action. Logan Zills takes his time with it before dumping the ball off to Aldo Desidiero. The sophomore comes up firing and blasts one through the net. Hanover Central draws first blood, and the Wildcats would hold on to that lead into the half. To the second, HC still being aggressive and getting another nice look at a goal, but Carlos Balmaceda stands tall and smothers it. Hanover Central still leads by one though. Fast forward to the 61st minute, Wildcats on the prowl once again. Maurice Pena works his way through the defense. The sophomore has it poked away, but disaster strikes for the 59ers as they record an own goal. Pena gets credit for the tally, and Hanover takes a 2-0 lead. Just over 7.5 to play. Pena with another scoring chance, and he makes the most of it, this time putting it through himself. Hanover adds another goal and never looks back. The Wildcats remain unbeaten in 2024 with a 3-0 victory.
To read up on more local news and headlines, visit jed-tv.com and nwi-com. I'm Andrew Garcia, and this has been your 219 News Now.